America has made my fortune. I raised my daughter in the American fashion. I gave her freedom, but taught her to never dishonor her family. She found a boyfriend, not an Italian. She went to the movies with him, stayed out late. 2 months ago, he took her for a drive with another boyfriend. They made her drink whiskey and then they tried to take advantage of her. She resisted. She kept her honor, so they beat her like an animal. I went to the hospital. Her nose was broken. Her jaw was shattered and held together by wire, and she
You
could
can do the
not
whole
even
thing.
weep because of the pain. I went to the police like a good American. These two boys were arrested and brought to trial. The judge sentenced them to 3 years in prison.
Jesus,
Suspended the
Mohammad.
suspended
Mom,
sentence.
you know this isn't The Godfather, right?
They went
Yeah, I know what
free
this is
that
from,
every
but
day.
come on, man.
All right.
Hello and welcome back to the Thinking Box podcast, episode 11, I believe. Yeah, affirm me. Please affirm me.
I don't know. I think
okay.
episode 11. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back. We definitely didn't skip last week. We definitely had an episode last week.
We have come out of cryo sleep to bring you 2-week-old news.
Sorry that we didn't have an episode for you fine folks last week. Craig, our usual Discord recording bot, just decided not to work, so that was great. Very very not stressful weekend.
So they had to bombard my Discord server to just use it.
Yeah. Okay. So, but now Craig is working, so we're gonna be giving you just an episode covering 2-week-old news.
It'll be longer than episode 10.
Where do we start?
Holy Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Batman. This is gonna be long.
Let's start with Moon Knight.
All right.
Okay,
what do you guys think
guys, it's Moon Knight, gents.
Okay, in my opinion, that's damn good casting. Like, frankly, that's amazing casting.
Well, yeah.
Like, even Mohammad, who's very stingy that Oliver Jackson Cohen must be Moon Knight, no other option, was pretty happy that in this choice.
No. I guarantee you the main reason he was most happy about it is because, like, 5 minutes before it's announced, the rumored casting was Nick Kroll and someone else.
Oh my god. Gee, why? Who thought that was okay? Like, I want to speak to them directly. Like, I love Nick Kroll. You can't not like Nick Kroll.
But it's Moon
Knight. That's just like
he's a
bugging
funny
my bears the
guy,
most
but
here.
like
he's not even Moon Knight's pretty funny, and like, but even if like Nick Kroll's humor isn't the same as Moon Knight's humor, like Moon Knight's humor is more of an egotistical look how much of a dick this guy is, but Nick Kroll is haha look at me, I do the funny voice. It doesn't mesh.
Yeah, big mouth guy.
Yeah. Like, when I think of Moon Knight's humor, I mainly think of that Dracula, you big freaking nerd, where's my money? Which I pray to God we see something like that in this show.
Who knows?
That is my favorite Moon Knight
Blade
in the comics.
With Blade coming into the MCU, you never know.
Honestly.
Never say never.
But the way it was in the comics is that he thought Dracula was a part of the Avengers.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have got any, what do you guys think of Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight overall?
Definitely not my first choice. I've been very vocal about Oliver Jackson Cohen.
Really?
But I actually
wanted Oliver Jackson Cohen as Moon Knight? You never mentioned it, not even once.
Right. But no, yeah, I definitely see Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight. I even tweeted out like a panel of Mark Spector. Yeah. It was like, and I said, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm surprised no one brought it up before because it seems kind of obvious now.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, Oscar. I heard that he's like half Jewish. I think
he's half Jewish, yes. And Moon Knight in the comics is supposed to be fully Jewish.
Yeah. So
as a Jewish guy, I don't care. Like,
representation doesn't matter.
No, representation matters, and like the same thing. Like, Jewish people generally, it's either you're ethnically Jewish or religiously Jewish or both. And if you just have Moon Knight, you can just say, oh, Moon Knight's only religiously Jewish. Not that many Jewish people are going to be like, oh no, how dare you? Like, it would have been nice to have a fully ethnically Jewish person play a Jewish character, but sometimes we got to kind of take what we can get, and half Jewish is, what we're getting.
Right. I want to make this weird comparison, but I really hope it makes my point across. But compare this casting announcement to like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. He's not everyone's top choice, but when they it was announced, then they were like, "Yeah, this is a good idea."
Like, here's the thing
That
about
actually is a good
Joaquin.
comparison.
Right, like here's the thing about Joaquin being as a Joker. Joaquin's super picky with his scripts, and when people saw that, like, Joaquin's gonna be a Joker, like, oh, this movie's gonna be great, isn't it? And
Meanwhile, Oscar Isaac
it
was
was
in Rise
great.
of Skywalker.
Yeah, no,
well, he was under contract, so
Well, yeah, but yeah, that's fair.
not only that, but I mean, Oscar Isaac has also been in like great movies like Inside Llewyn Davis, Ex
Oscar Isaac is an
Machina.
amazing actor.
Like,
He's a top-tier actor.
He's about to play Francis Ford Coppola, so I think he's a pretty good actor.
Did you just say Coppola in front of us? No, it's Coppola, you idiot.
That's what I said.
You said
Which
Coppola.
reminds me, do you think he's gonna put on weight, or is he gonna like?
I think he kind of has to put on weight for that role.
Or use like prosthetics.
I think it's gonna be prosthetics because look at this. If he's gonna play Coppola and Moon Knight, Marvel.
What's the timeline of events? Has the Godfather biopic already been filmed? And if not,
No.
he's going to be filmed at like a similar time.
Probably because he got cast for both roles in like less than a month between them.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I guess
I could see a fat suit. I could see a fat suit.
Yeah, I guess.
Take inspiration from Borat.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Any final thoughts?
Not really too much to say on this. Pretty good casting. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit bummed about Oliver not being Moon Knight, but I did send you a tweet with him next to, like, side by side to 616 Spider-Man from Spider-Verse. Remember that?
Oh. Yeah.
So,
I think Jake Gyllenhaal would be a better live action.
No,
Peter
we're not doing. I don't want to feel like arguing right now, so let's just stick to Oliver.
Okay. All right. Next topic. Since I have the topic list in front of me, I guess I get to choose the next topic. You guys want to talk about Grant Morrison?
Sure.
All right. Let me just take the floor. How obvious was this? Like, he introduced like 3 non-binary characters, and he comes out as non-binary. And people are like, "Oh, I'm so surprised." No, you're not. Like, if you didn't see this coming, then you must have had blinders on.
Well, I guess I must have my blinders on.
It's just, yeah. I'm very happy for him. I'm really glad he did that. Like, I'm really glad he's like fully just out. And I'm just, that's all I can say. Like, I'm extremely happy. Like, good for him.
So what's his pronouns? Is it like they and them?
He hasn't. They haven't said, but I'd assume they them because that's the non-binary standard.
So what is a non-binary? Because I mean, I don't know what a non-binary is.
The non-binary basically means they don't conform to male or female.
So they don't have like a specific gender?
Technically, non-binary is a gender, but basically, yeah. Non-binary pretty much just means they don't have a gender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something new today.
It's definitely a confusing thing to grasp, but there is scientific basis behind it, which, when I tell that to most people are like, oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah. What about you, Trey?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Can we have Trey respond that to every single piece of news today? Trey, how do you think about this? Cool.
What?
Like, every single piece of news, Trey, can you just reply, cool?
No, because we're going to talk about Red Hood Suit and Titans, and I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, no. I want to, say something about Grant Morrison real quick. Because apparently I read, like, an article, and the title said he's been, like, non-binary since 10.
A lot of non-binary people, like, know for a while, because, like...
Yeah.
But it's saying that a lot of non-binary people don't know.
He's only come out, like, recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think last week, Or, like, this weekend?
Like, a couple days ago,
It's been sometime this week, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, could be a multitude of reasons they haven't told the public by now, but...
All right, well...
I'm happy for them.
Best for him.
Yeah, them.
Them, yes.
It takes a lot of getting used to.
I know. Yeah, right. So...
I slipped up like 3 times.
Yeah.
Just as long as you aren't like doing it intentionally, you're fine.
You know. Well, I support Grant Morrison. I mean, I haven't really...
I think we all do.
I haven't read his work yet. Confession.
Yeah,
I've read some of his
work.
Their work.
Have you read his Asylum book?
No, but I want to read Doom Patrol.
Oh, I mean, have they done work for Doom Patrol?
Yeah, he did He did the run for Doom Patrol that spawned a fantastic show.
Oh yeah, I got HBO Max, so.
they did the run that like inspired the show.
Well, I mean, they did the big Doom Patrol run that fleshed out these characters.
All right, I'll have to check that out. All right,
Yeah.
let's move on to. All right, me and Trey about to get real heated. The Red Hood costume in Titans. Just move on to some really happy news to some really awful crap poo-poo news.
Here we go with the annual debate. Let's go.
This isn't a debate. It's me and Trey yelling into the ether.
Let's go.
Why? It's too early for Red Hood. Why is he in this show? It makes no sense.
Let's first talk about how the costume looks. Look,
it looks like a cosplay.
It looks like good cosplay, but this is a big budget show. It shouldn't look like good cosplay. It should look like a superhero costume.
The thing with Titans is the suits in Titans have either been perfect, or awful, complete garbage. Why did you even do this? But this is
like here's the thing about these. Yeah, but here's the thing about these really sweet costumes. They've been ruined by this stupid blue tint.
Oh my god. Yeah, Red Hood. You thought this show was gonna have Red Hood in it? No. It's Blue Hood. He's Blue Hood.
But I've heard rumors that the blue tint will be taken away for this season, which good on you guys, I guess.
No. They straight up told us, "Hey, season 2, we're taking away the blue tint." And that's
but they didn't do it.
I ever did seen.
They showed in the trailer stuff without a blue tint. First episode, everything is blue.
They have shots in the trailer that aren't blue, but that the exact same shot in the actual show is blue as a mother. Ooh, it's bluer than Dr. Manhattan. Like, ooh.
Okay, now we can talk about how stupid it is for Jason to be Red Hood. Jason,
Red Hood's whole thing is that he's vindictive. You go first. Let me see my anger.
I'm doing this because I just watched played the Death in the Family movie for the third time, and I'm ready to talk about this. Listen, the whole reason that Red Hood is to take on Batman and get vengeance on the Joker. Jason doesn't have that relationship with Joker in this show, as we've seen, and he's not becoming Red Hood because Joker beat him with the crowbar and Batman didn't kill him. He's becoming Red Hood because the Titans are a bunch of a-holes and he's a moody teen.
Yeah, the thing is, Jason does not have enough reason to go full villain it. You can do a thing where he kind of betrays the Titans a little bit. You can play with Jason being more morally gray. That would be fine. But having him go from good guy Robin, but he's a little brash, to straight up, I'm going to murder you all with this gun. No, it's not. Yeah. It doesn't compute. And the thing is, you're taking away this Red Hood story we could have in the future. I'm not saying Titans doing a traditional Red Hood story would be good, because let's face it, it's Titans. But you're robbing us of the opportunity to see that now. This is going to be our first live-action Red Hood, and if you've seen our top 5 favorite superheroes episode, you know how much I love this character. And it sucks to see the very first adaptation of this character be butchered. It's just so frustrating that we're not actually going to get to see real Red Hood for a while.
Yeah, but look, I would have been fine if they toyed with the idea of changing Red Hood's origin a little bit. Really wanted Adventures Continues to change Red Hood's origin a tiny bit. But for this, it's not changing a tiny bit; it's changing it completely.
Me and Trey talked about this off the air. I think what would have worked is if he betrayed the Titans, but was still trying to do good, and he wasn't Red Hood; he was Red X.
And he formed the Teen Titans.
Yes. No. Okay. I think he should have been more into an anti-hero role as Red X. And I definitely think
Red X
he kills, but not all the time. He have Jason's arc be kind of what Kylo Ren should have been. He has a reverse arc where he slowly turns into a worse person as he goes along. That would have been really cool to see, but not just, I'm a good person. Oh, no, now I'm a bad person.
He's getting I love how they teased at the end of the last season that, Dick Grayson's going to have a huge weight off his shoulders in season 3. No. You're having another Batman character be the main villain.
Yeah. No, not the main. Blackfire is also going to be which, by the way,
how are you going to be the main? But she's going to be the main villain at the tail end of the season.
Yeah. How are you going to balance Blackfire and Red Hood, two polar opposite characters, pretty much?
Not well.
Pretty. I mean, it's Titans, we really expect much, but we expect more from this. Shame on you, Titans. Shame on you.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Johns, just stop it. Akima Goldsmith, go back to Picard and stop defending Batman and Robin.
Mohammad, you got anything to say?
I don't watch the Titans.
The only thing that cured my depression from seeing this red costume was seeing how sweet the new Batwoman suit looked.
Yeah, the new Batwoman suit looks pretty cool. Great segue, Trey. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to get good at this podcast thing.
Hell yeah. But no, I like the new suit. I have a feeling because, like, look, recasting it sometimes it doesn't fit for the show. But I feel like right now is a good time to lose Kit Kane. Like, granted, I didn't want Ruby Rose to lose. I like her in the show, but like, if you watch Batwoman, the last episode we see of her, it kind of makes sense for her as a character to leave the Batwoman role behind. Like, I want to see how this Ryan Wilder is portrayed because she's a totally new character, and I feel like the actress.
I like that when they first announced this, I kind of wanted to be like, oh, they should go with Barbara Gordon. That'd be cool. But no, they're doing an original character. They're straying more into their own territory. It's like, you know what? Good on you. Have fun with that. I'm excited to see where they go with this.
Yeah, especially since now we have, not Bruce Wayne. We have Thomas Elliott with Bruce Wayne's face. So
yeah. So they're going to choose an actor are they going to choose an actor like you, Jensen Ackles? You're Bruce Wayne. All right, give us your face.
Now, I forgot which actor they casted, but I guess he's going to play Bruce Wayne if he shows up in this season.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Mohammad, you got anything to add?
I don't watch Titans nor Batwoman.
I haven't seen Batwoman yet, but having a new character could be a nice jumping in point. I might have to.
Because her first appearance was actually in a Batgirl comic, which was that came out recently because TV show.
Speaking of characters in books coming to live action, we don't have this in. Should we talk about this?
Trey, I was gonna say.
About what?
Trey, I think you know where I'm going with character in a book coming to live action in a recent property.
I don't.
Okay, never mind. Mohammad, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say we were gonna transition from television to another television show, Mando. Season 2.
I was also bringing up Mando. I was bringing up Cobb.
Yeah.
Let's not go super in depth on the episode
because we've waited so long. There's 2 episodes out, so let's
give maybe 15 minutes, and when the season is finished, we'll dedicate a whole episode to the whole season.
I just need to yell 2 words real quick about this show. Okay, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Boba Fett.
Oh my
He's
God!
Here. He came. It happened. Everyone who thought we were wrong. Boba Fett's dead. He's never coming back.
Speaking of Cam, I am extremely attracted to Cobb Vanth. I cannot tell you how much I love this man.
Listen. I just need to know: was I the only one who thought for a second that was Pierce Brosnan? I can't be the only one.
I immediately thought it.
Yeah.
All I want to know.
The guy from The Office, though, Timothy Olyphant.
Timothy Olyphant. He's in a lot. He was the bad guy. He was the bad guy in Die Hard 4. He was the bad guy in Scream 2. He was the hot guy in The Office.
All I want to know is this: what does he put on his hair? I'm asking for a friend.
I don't know. If anyone in the comments knows, can they also tell me?
Same stuff.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Same stuff Conan puts in his hair.
Oh, he really does have the Conan hair. Yeah. Okay. Attraction aside, I actually think Cobb Vanth is a really amazing character.
He's awesome.
He's so charismatic.
Look, they definitely tease him to show up again in this season, but if we don't see him again this season, I'm gonna be disappointed because I think
what's gonna happen is something's gonna happen towards the end, and he's gonna go back oh, Cobb Vanth, help me, and he's I gotta protect Mos Pelgo. It's I'll give you the armor back. It's cool, and then Boba Fett will probably kill Cobb Vanth.
Oh no.
That's my prediction, and Trey, that it pains me to say that more than it pained you, but it's the outcome I see.
Pain you more than Kyle. What is it with you and killing off great characters, man? You want Cobb Vanth to die? You want Baby Yoda to die?
I don't want Baby Yoda to die, but I feel like season 4-ish, it might happen.
Once everyone did, Kyle.
Okay. Also, one more thing. This is something that not many people noticed about the episode, but in the beginning, when Mando and Cobb Vanth first meet, and Cobb Vanth's 2 of us aren't gonna make it out of alive. Cobb Vanth reaches down into his gun holster, but there's no gun in there. I thought that was a really funny comedic beat. And not people are talking. Like if you look at the shot closely, there's no gun in his holster. He just kind of reaching toward his leg.
Must be that continuity error.
No, it wasn't. No, it like they zoomed in on the holster. Like it was supposed to be a comedic beat.
Oh, I haven't seen Mando yet. Well, for the second season, to be exact.
Oh, sorry for immediately spoiling
it. Well, you should have known what was coming, man.
We started as like Boba Fett.
Yeah, guys, if you did think we were going to spoil Mandalorian, there's two. We have 2 episodes. We haven't even talked about the second episode.
Yeah. Overall, I would give this episode like a 9 out of 10. Overall, it's probably my second favorite episode.
Oh yeah, because like episode 6, season 1, that's top tier Mando.
Was that
I'm not saying this isn't top tier. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's mine too.
That's the one where Mando is just a space Batman, which he is space Batman, but that one he just goes full space Batman.
Let's move on to episode 2. I actually liked episode 2 way more than Trey did. I thought it was just.
Not enough happened because like the first episode you come out with Crate Dragon, Boba Fett, Boba Fett's armor. It's toned down.
It was the same effect the Smash Bros DLC had because like first character you get is Joker from Persona 5, and then second like hero from Dragon Quest, cool. Like
wait, who directed this episode?
A guy who directed Ant-Man, Peyton Reed.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. The thing is, like,
did you see Carl Weathers is going to direct episode 4?
Ooh.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about this episode, this is probably my least favorite thing, is like, I don't know why I said favorite, like, it's kind of like, it's very repetitive. It's like, we're going to get out. Oh, no, something happened. We're going to get out. Oh, no, something happened. Like, it's like they get stuck in the ice planet and they try like 4 different things before they get saved by the Republic soldiers.
New Republic.
Yeah, shut up, Trey. Yeah,
I just want to say like 2 things about it. One, it sucks that we now know this ice planet isn't Ilum.
It would have been really cool if Mando were gonna go to Ilum and meet Ahsoka.
Get lightsabers, and number 2, Baby Yoda, more like Baba Yaga. Am I right?
In fact, I was watching this and it was like, oh, haha, funny. He's taking the eggs. Like, oh, he went to go get the eggs, but he closed it. Oh, but he already had an egg. That's that guy's kids. Like,
yeah. I mean, I understand it's a comedic. This isn't comedic. This is horror.
The plot of this episode is this lizard dude trying to get back to his wife because he has his kids.
No, it's wife trying to get back the husband.
Shut your face, Trey. And just the whole thing is like, guys, I'm gonna get these kids back to my husband. And he's like, why are half our kids eating? And then you get the little Yoda-looking jerk face, just like eating air. He's like, oh, I see, you're a murderer. Like,
literal child murderer. But hey, he's 50 years old, so
I guess Baby Yoda's pro-choice.
Talk about a marriage story.
Shut up, Mohammad.
Why?
You get it? Because that's the thing that had Kylo Ren in it. Anyway.
And Black.
Overall, episode 2 of season 2, about an 8 out of 10.
I give it a 6. I mean, there was
that's
I
really
really liked.
It's still a good episode.
It's a good what I liked about this episode was the dynamic of Baby Yoda and Mando being more father and son than they've leaned on a little bit. Just like
they cuddled at one part, and my heart literally melted like a freaking ice cream cone in the sun.
At first, you think he's gonna die, so you know what? Which I mean, they kind of teased in that episode he's gonna die. They kind of teased it where Mando's just like, there's no place you can run that I won't find you if you hurt this child.
Yeah, that was such a good moment. I did wish this isn't Pedro Pascal's fault, I think, but I wish that he delivered it a little bit more threatening. Because like his tone of voice was still very much like backing off, like if you hurt this child, blah, blah. But I wish it was more like, if you hurt this child, I'm going to destroy your asshole. Like I really wish it was just more like threatening.
No, go for the bad killed him,
but
he killed him in a very cool way, I will admit.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're gonna take my jet back? Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
All right, what are we moving on to next? Mohammad, do you have a Ned script in here? What's a Ned script?
It's the thing about how what's his name? Jacob Balton's looking a little slimmer on his Instagram, and I'm like, Marvel
that doesn't necessarily mean he's hobgoblin. He can just be doing that for himself. No, he can just be getting healthier for himself, Not
Let's
everything
stick
he
to
does
the
is related
topic.
to Spider-Man.
Let's stick to the topic. Let's stick to that topic.
If it's for himself, that's great. But like honestly, Marvel's done this before, and if they're making him Hobgoblin, then yes.
He's not Kumail Nanjiani. He's like a little slimmer. Like he's looking really good, but like he's not like Kumail Nanjiani. Looks like he can lift me up by the stomach. Like, all right.
No, yeah, like he's doing for himself great, but like if he's super Hobgoblin,
is Ned getting a solo movie?
No, so it was the video of Jacob reacting to himself like in shock.
Oh yeah, he just went like, oh, which I'm like, that could be a lot of things. Like, have you seen, like, you haven't seen his Instagram story where he says reading the Spider-Man 3 script like, and he's going like, which I'm like.
Well, I mean, I haven't, but now I kind of know the whole thing, so like, I'm cool. Like,
but like, here's the thing, man, that could mean a lot of things. That can mean, Toby and Andrew are coming. Which, speaking of that, have you seen the Multiverse of Madness cast list that sees Toby, Andrew, and Ryan Reynolds?
No, the thing with that is that can be, it's like Wikipedia, that can be altered like by
that's
like,
definitely it's definitely fake.
Like, remember when
Hugh
Jackman was on the Avengers Endgame cast list on Google?
Yeah,
like, it's like that. Like, yeah,
I don't expect it to be real,
for anything.
But like, come on.
Yeah. All right.
What's going with us?
So I want to transition from the Ned script to the picture what Tom Holland posted about.
Oh yeah, that was a classy photo.
I like that one. That was
classy
cool.
Photo. Yeah,
like that was very slow clap worthy.
Yeah,
I like that. Not much to say.
It shows like
good looks.
They didn't show us anything that we haven't seen before. Like we knew he was gonna get the red and black suit back, but like it was cool. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I know. Go ahead, Kyle.
No, you go.
Because I was gonna say, people just found out like when they look at the pictures on the far right, there's like some hand over there with like sleeves.
There's a guy, and like he looks like he's either wearing a raincoat or is in some kind of costume. But at the same time, like that could be who's the guy.
It could be a cameraman for all we know, guys. It could be a cameraman.
I think it's that guy in Far From Home who's named after the chameleon.
Oh, him.
Because he wore something like that. Yeah, him. That's what I think it is.
I think it's a cameraman, guys.
You mean camera operator?
There's a strong chance it's just a gaffer, like because gaffers are usually supposed to wear gloves. Like there's a strong chance, like that's just what it is.
We're just over speculating it.
Wait,
it's just a classy picture of Tom Holland wearing a mask over a mask.
One thing. I saw fan art of like Spider-Man's like costume in like this new movie, and like the bottom half of his mask is ripped off. What if he's wearing like a surgical mask because that's like what his costume's like?
I mean, sure.
I don't know.
I mean, just a theory, but like, I mean, come on. Like, it'd be a bit excessive.
Is he trying to be like Batman though? Just get the mouth part open.
Well, I mean, his identity's already like out there. I don't think he really needs to conceal it.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Mohammad. What should we move on to?
I don't know.
Why don't I get to choose, guys?
I want to get to the serious stuff last.
I hate you, Trey.
I want to get to the serious stuff last.
We should definitely end on that. What's Trey? Do you want to talk about Creed?
What are we exactly talking about Creed? Because I saw him. I'm like, what are we talking about Creed?
I believe we need to talk about the director because
we already talked about that.
No, we didn't. We did.
We
did.
did.
Oh,
yeah, we did.
Okay. So why do we have Creed on the list?
I don't remember. Oh well.
Well, any whoosies. Trey, you mentioned Johnny Depp. Something happened with him. Let's talk about that.
I want to keep that last too.
Johnny Depp, that's a sensitive. Do you not know? what happened?
You're right. Yeah, I know. I know what happened, but like,
we'll talk about that a little later, boys.
Yeah. See how professional we are with this podcast. Everything was totally planned in advance. This is the second episode in a row that has happened.
Something that's not. I'm looking at this. Something that's not on. Oh, actually, never mind. It is on the list, but we'll talk about.
We could talk either Three Jokers, Prowler, Death in the Family. You guys pick.
Yeah, I'm okay with anything. I'll probably just mute my mic because I don't know.
We'll talk about Prowler because some of the other two are basically me takes. So
basically it's Trey yelling at the camera while me and Mohammad sit there.
Yeah, I mean, we expected Prowler to be in this game. He looks cool.
Yeah, I like his costume. I like how they differentiate.
He looks cool.
Because Into the Spider-Verse, it was more of like a clothy, traditional comic costume, but here it's more of a. It fits the aesthetic of Spider-Man PS4 really well. Because like the last game was most of the costumes in the first game for like the villains were like like technology suits with like mostly yellow undertones. So I think that works.
They
pretty
were
well.
a mix of like tech. They were a mix of tech suits with classic comic spider suits.
Yeah, and they didn't have as much classic comic spider suits as I would have wanted.
Well, like Electro, like he had the colors,
Yeah, no. Yeah, Electro's costume was great. I loved him, but like most of them were like Vulture's was like okay.
Scorpions was.
So I want to ask you guys this question because I just found out that today the Miles Morales game is going to be on the PS4. So what do you think? Should people get the game if they have the PS4, or should they wait until they get PS5?
If you can transfer your progress from PS4 to PS5, then definitely get on the PS4. But if you can't, then I would wait to get the PS5.
Look, as someone who's going through this dilemma right now, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to pre-order the PS4 Spider-Man because I know it's going to be compatible with the PS5 ones. It's not going to save my data for it from the PS4, but I'm still going to use it. Or like, let's say, like,
go ahead.
Also, the game is short, so you can just replay it.
It's only like it's only like 12 to 13 hours long.
It can be beaten in 8 hours.
Yeah,
and no one Trey be beaten 5.
Yeah, but like what I'm doing is I'm gonna see if Miles Morales is gonna be like a game like you get the console and the game at the same time. Like that's what I'm probably gonna do because like I still want to play that 4K. Like that. Yeah. Because that's what they did for PS4 and Spider-Man. That's what I got when I got my PS4. So
yeah, I heard that the PS5 is going to be backwards compatibility for the PS4 games, but like 99% of the PS4 games. So
no, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's fully PS4.
I think fully PS4. I don't know.
Oh, speaking, did you guys hear the thing that's happening with the PS5 controllers?
Oh yeah, how they're only compatible from PS3 but not PS4.
Yeah, you can use them on the PS3 but not the PS4. I feel like that's a pretty big oversight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can also buy them right now. So
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
The console comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Also, but doesn't the console not come with controllers?
Or a week?
No. Wait. Hang on.
I heard something about that.
No, the PS5
I'm thinking of the iPhone not coming with. I'm thinking of the iPhone not coming with a charger.
So the PS5 is coming out this Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
So get them while you can, guys. Get them while you can.
Yeah, they're gonna sell out fast, apparently.
Yeah. I'm getting mine for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because like I don't have $500 right now.
I think I'm getting a job this summer, so I think I'm just gonna get a job and save up for it. So it might be a while before I
have fun.
Yeah. We're in fall.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I said it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, I've been like applying for jobs, but they never get back to me.
Yeah. This isn't podcast talk. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Death in the Family, because I have an opinion on it, and I know Trey does, and I think Mohammad will have an opinion on it. Which we mentioned.
Look, it's fine.
Wait. Before you go, spoilers, because we didn't do that with Mando. So spoilers.
If you didn't expect it, then I'm sorry.
We didn't do this with Mando or like Grant Morrison's sexuality. So like, just remember spoilers.
Okay. For this, it could have been a lot better. There's only one fleshed out. There's only one fleshed out. Like the only fleshed out choice is if Batman dies. If Robin is saved and becomes Hush, there's nothing to it. It just ends with Talia giving him baby Damien. If it becomes Red Hood, it's just Bruce voicing over it.
Which one's the one that's like literally like 5 minutes long?
The 5 minutes one, it's definitely the Hush one. It's definitely bullcrap. Because under the Red Hood is just Bruce voicing over the events of Under the Red Hood while he's talking to Clark Kent about it.
Oh my god, that's not. What you could have just done is you could have just put in the last Death in the Family movie, the regular one. No one would have been mad. Everyone would have been like, cool. Yeah. Like
if it's just a prequel to Run Under the Red Hood, then they've been fine. Like, or they chose one of these ideas because I feel like that's what they did. Like, the one where Batman dies, that's like the one where you can actually have multiple choices from there. Do you choose to kill the Joker or not? Do you choose?
Yeah, that one actually seems fleshed out.
Yeah, because it is fleshed out and it's fun. Because like,
how long
you know what happens? I'd say it's about maybe 15-20 minutes.
That's not great.
That's still short.
I would have liked this to be more like a movie.
Do you know what happens?
More like a movie, you know?
Kyle, do you know what happens to Tim Drake in this story though?
Tim Drake's in the story.
He's in the when Batman dies, and if you choose to kill the Joker, but you become a Red Robin. Do you know what happens to Tim Drake?
What?
He becomes wait for it. He becomes Bat
Rick
Kid.
Grayson. Oh.
Did you just say Bat Kid?
Tim Drake becomes Bat Kid.
Say psych. Say psych right now. Say psych right now. Now. Say
I'm
psych.
not
Say psych.
lying.
This instant.
I'm
This
not
instant. Say
lying.
psych. Say psych right. I have a gun to your head. Say psych.
I'm not lying. Look up Tim Drake Bat
God,
Kid and you'll see it.
Shame. For shame. Shame on you.
Because
Shame
Dick
on your
Grayson
house.
goes-
Shame on your cow.
Because Dick becomes Batman, Jason becomes Red Robin, and Tim Drake becomes Bat Kid.
And I become depressed.
First Drake, now Bat Kid.
Tim Drake cannot catch a. He's never had a cool superhero name. Literally, he's the second best Bat Kid.
Yeah.
I'm so mad because like the first best Bat Kid is obviously like the real one. I'm so mad.
Of course.
I'm so angry. I'm not okay. He doesn't. He actually becomes Bat Kid. He doesn't like become Robin.
No, I'm looking at the frame right now. It's actually a bat.
No, because Jason becomes Red Robin, and Tim Drake's like, you know what, we're gonna honor Bruce, even though we already have Dick Grayson Batman. He's gonna become Bat Kid. Not a new idea.
Oh my
but Bat
god,
Kid.
that looks so stupid.
Oh, did you put it in the Discord?
Yep.
What is
yeah.
that? Look at the side
Look
of
at
his
his
head.
ears. His ears out. He's like a
He looks like
monkey.
a literal monkey. That's what Night Monkey is.
Yeah.
I'm legitimately unhappy. Like you said, the one where Batman dies was like the coolest. It's like, oh, at least that one's good. No, now you have Tim Drake, one of the coolest. Rather becomes freaking Bat Kid. Oh my god, it has not been a good week for like Robin's fans because you got the Red Hood fiasco. This Bat Kid, by God, not. At least Damian Wayne fans.
Poor Robin. Yeah, Damian fans always winning.
Never forget
love
Rick
Damian.
Grayson.
I've tried so hard to forget Rick Grayson.
I'd like to. I'd like to. I bet
Yeah.
DC does too.
It lasted so long. That's my biggest issue with Rick Grayson. Like it lasted like a year.
It lasted unusually long.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
whenever DC does big changes like this, you expect, oh, it's only gonna last a month. And usually,
Like even when Alfred died, they didn't even change it. They're like, oh, Rick Grayson's gonna deal with this.
like 2 podcasts ago, I went off on like DC and Marvel like comics for like not sticking to their decisions. But the decisions they do stick to are bad ones, like Drake and Rick Grayson.
Yeah.
They stuck with those for a year each, and then just went back to the status quo, except they gave Nightwing a worse costume.
Yeah.
Yep.
The comic, God damn it.
Honestly, I like this is something I want to talk about for a second. I wish comics went back to like the Silver Age way, when it's like, because the reason people are picking up comics is because it's not single issue, one like shot stories. It's a bunch of issues all wrapped in. Like you can't just pick up a book and be like, oh, I'm already caught up. I know this character. Oh wait, stuff's happening. I don't know what's happening. I can't finish reading that.
If comics are trying to get more new readers, they need to start pushing trade paperbacks off harder. Like
exactly.
What I've always said to do is put trade paperbacks like in Target and Walmart, so that way people who like superhero movies, which is most people nowadays, will walk by and be like, "Oh, cool!"
Not cinema.
But shut up, Mohammad. And then
shut up. Shut up.
And you have us like hardcore fans who like go into a comic store for the single issues as they're happening. So like, it's kind of like a thing like you can binge watch a show by getting the trade paperback, or you can watch it episode by episode by getting the single issue. That would make the comic industry like 3 times bigger, like overnight.
Because like I don't understand why they don't know this. Like when comics were booming, it's when they did this. But now that they changed it, their sales of stories are like now. Now,
in 2018,
they
sold
stories.
Superman. In 2018, they sold this like Superman thing in like Walmart. It was like a collection of like unrelated stories, and it sold like hotcakes. And now they're like, okay, not doing that again. Like. It's just such an annoying. It's annoying how stubborn the comic industry is. They're like, we're gonna stick to one system, and that system we're gonna make sure will always work ever.
They've made great stories, not always, but they made some. But like, you're not making much money off of them.
the comic industry has been really creatively awesome. Like, we have Future Slate, Rebirth, like the stories themselves are good. It's not the quality of the stories that's holding it back. It's the way they present them. The lack of advertising and the lack of accessibility to the general public is killing the comic industry.
Yeah.
Great input, Trey.
Yeah. It's cool.
All right. What next?
So you want to talk about Three Jokers because we're talking about comic books?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually haven't read Three Jokers, but I plan on
You
it.
want to exit out? You want to dip out for like 20 minutes?
Yeah, I'm gonna deafen myself. Text me back when I need to come back.
Let's stick around. Go ahead, Trey.
Has he left? Okay, look. If you remember my take on the second issue, I was like, they could run this into the ground. Like last issue could ruin how like Joker and Batman and Joe Chill, like how that's like been brought up. Now, granted, it didn't fail completely. There's like one thing that I might hate. I haven't fully decided if I hate it. I really don't like it. But like, I liked how the comedian was brought up. Like the criminal Joker, we've always assumed was the Joker, and we still don't know for sure if it is. But the comedian Joker, he is Joker. It was shown. He was Killing Joke Joker. He was Scott Snyder's run as Joker. He was Joker, and his plan to make Joe Chill, he kidnapped Joe Chill so he could show Bruce that Joe Chill didn't mean for what happened. So he could show that Joe Chill was just he killed Bruce's parents on accident. The way that he made sure Bruce couldn't hate Joe Chill anymore, so that the only way that so he could hate, because like it's in a love story anyway. Batman and Joker's relationship's always been a love story. However, Bruce's heart's been more tied to Joe Chill because of what Joe Chill did to him. No matter what Joker does, kill Jason Todd, cripple Barbara Gordon, it won't be as bad as what Joe Chill did to him when he was a boy. Now he was able to take that away from Bruce, so now Bruce can hate Joker more than anyone ever, and I really like that. I like it. You know, it gives Joe Chill more depth to it. Like it's like Joe Chill's not a monster. He's a guy who's down on his luck who wanted revenge, but then realized that Bruce's parents were good people, and he killed the wrong people. And then he
had a bad day.
He had a bad day. Now I like that for the book. I like the way it went that because like I said this, if they made him a Joker, I would have hated that. I really would. I didn't want them to make Joe Chill a monster. I wanted to make him a regular guy who killed Bruce's parents because he was down on his luck. And they did that, and I'm thankful. However, they in this book, they ruined the sole purpose Joker exists. Joker's origin story is multiple choice. They have confirmed Joker's origin, and I don't like it.
What is it?
It's the Killing Joke origin. That was the confirmed origin now, which granted, that's the origin people have always gone to. But here's the thing, the whole multiple choice origin of Joker, it's so fascinating. They even did it in the Joker movie where you still have to think about it. Was this real? Is this still multiple choice? And I like it. However, they've now confirmed that Killing Joke Joker is Joker, and apparently Joker's wife in that story survived. He has a son, which they're expecting it to like come out with something big. But now, Future Slate's happening and they're going to reboot it, so this is going to go nowhere. Which also, they're not giving us Joker's name. So what's the point of that, though? You've given us his origin. I don't care anymore. You could say his name and be like, okay, whatever. But it also said that Bruce said that he knew Joker's name a week into their relationship. So why did he ask the Mobius chair what Joker's name was? And why was he surprised? I don't know. Maybe it's because the Mobius chair said there were 3 Jokers, but apparently that's still false too because it's a creation of Jokers, and he actually had a name. So
Right.
This comic would have worked if it came out right after Darkseid War, because this doesn't seem something that was really like. Granted, it was great writing wise, but it doesn't feel like something that should have taken 6 years for it to come out.
Yeah, but it probably wouldn't even hold up.
It really wouldn't have too, because like there's still stuff where it's like this feels like it takes place after Darkseid War because of Barbara's costume, because of Jason's costume. This feels like something that was supposed to come out after Darkseid War. For some reason it didn't. It took 6 years, and I'll never know why.
Anything else?
Anyway, that's my take on 3 Jokers. I wish it was better. It could have been better. It could have been some multiversal shenanigans thing. Nope, it's just acid and something.
So let's bring Kyle back.
Yeah, Kyle can come back now.
He can't hear. You're gonna have to text him. Well, let me text him.
I am. Okay. I need a breath.
Yeah. Kyle.
I have returned.
Okay.
All right, Trey, non-spoiler overall opinion on Three Jokers.
There was something really, really awesome, but something kind of stupid.
Gotcha. All right. So, what's
Do you want to
next?
talk about the Affleck for HBO Max as we're talking about Batman still?
Yeah, because
we could talk about
that's been rumored for a long time. It's for sure. This is not sure. This has been rumored ever since Affleck was announced. Even before that, this was announced. This has always been rumored that he's gonna come out for an HBO Max show, and it's gonna be.
Affleck comes back for one thing, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's back in forever." No, you guys know what Flashpoint is, right? Like, I don't think this is going to be a new
left
beginning.
Batman for a very good reason. He left Batman for a very good reason. Now, granted, he was a good Batman. He could have been great in a good script, but he left for a good reason.
Yeah, and I don't want him to come back. Like, if it's going to be detrimental to his mental health, then stay out. Like, if you don't, if it's not benefiting you overall and is hurting you, then don't come back. Like that. Don't come back for it. Like, if you feel like you can do Flashpoint in this smaller role, then, like, sure, but, like, coming back fully could be dangerous for his mental health, so I don't think, like, he should come back.
No. Especially since we're not hearing rumors he'd come back for Justice League 2, which won't happen either.
The thing is, like, people are saying, like, oh, he's better now. He's dating Ana de Armas. Like, the thing is, he was very much, like, he was like struggling hard like last year. This is alcoholism isn't the kind of thing that just goes away overnight. Like, he's probably like, even if he is way better, he's probably not 100%. You know, it's not the kind of thing you can just get rid of in a weekend.
Yeah.
So,
like, to be fair, if this does happen, I'll be excited if it does happen because like it's gonna be a good show. Like. I'm just saying, I want to see Matt Damon as Hush. If this is what we're getting, I want to see that.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
That'd be awesome because considering Affleck and Damon's relationship, and like that just it seems great.
They have such a good bromance.
Yeah, I mean they both wrote good.
You act like I was kidding.
Awesome. I'm not. Well, you're not.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. But I do. Yeah, sorry. But I actually know right now. I'm going through a lot right now. Cut me some slack. But anyways, James Gunn is in Canada right now shooting Peacemaker.
Yeah, he's in 2-week quarantine right now.
Yeah.
So, it's coming.
He got his Xbox Series X.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Good for him. He's gonna play Cyberpunk and he's gonna feel all right.
If Cyberpunk ever comes out.
Of course.
When was this game supposed to come out?
It was announced back in 2014, so it's been a while. Yeah.
And the original release date was like what, May?
It was like the original release date was like 2016, I think.
This game is never coming out.
Nope. This game, I believe this game was announced before GTA 5 was out. So you know.
And you know,
GTA 5 has been like re-released 8 times since.
Wow.
So you know.
All right, one more thing for the video game department. This is not a paid sponsorship. This is for my boy Arlo. Go get Pikmin 3 Deluxe on your Nintendo Switch. Support the Pikmin franchise. We need them.
Mohammad, you act like we have enough clout to be able to get a paid sponsorship.
I know.
12
It was 15. Fact check.
Shout out to you 12 subscribers.
Yeah, y'all the real ones. Well, okay. You say 15, but at the same time, all 3 of us are subscribed, so really it's 12 people we're shouting out.
Sure, go off.
Shout out to you two.
Yeah, you guys are great.
All right, so you want to talk about Star Wars Holiday Special? Oh, we should have held that after the Mando discussion. Oh well. Star Wars Holiday Special.
We probably should start planning our topics better.
Yeah.
Nah.
Random
Anyway,
BS go.
I'm just gonna say this chair looking like some grade A cinema.
Dude, this looks like cinema incarnate.
This is gonna make Scorsese crippled.
More like, dude, best Star Wars, more like only Star Wars.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Empire Strikes Back. Who's she? And Star Wars, like the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special, is my favorite Star Wars movie. Does a little dance that pisses you off.
Oh yeah. I mean, this.
I can't even watch it.
This movie looks like
not
fun.
out yet.
I know, but still, I can't even watch it.
It looks like fun. It looks like look, time travel in Star Wars canon is dumb. We've always said that. Yeah. It always will be. But this isn't
cough,
canon.
Cough,
this is
between worlds. Cough, cough. Ezra, I hate you and everything about you.
Like this isn't supposed to be canon.
I'm not even gonna hide it. Ezra, the freaking space Aladdin looking fucking. I hate. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system.
Back to the holiday special.
Can we put that on a shirt?
Ezra, I hate.
Here, let's do that. That will be our first merchandise.
I had to get that out of my system. I just feel such anger and hatred.
Anyway, back to this. I mean, this movie looks like some fun. Like, this isn't canon. They can do this. It's a fun, funny Lego adventure, and it looks awesome.
I really like that they're actually, since they realized, it's not canon, we can just do what we want. They're going crazy.
They can make awesome jokes.
Ray's orange lightsaber. They're putting Mando in there. It's fun.
Man, even the poster, it's so obviously yellow, man. I'll admit that it's not the same shade of yellow in the poster as it is in the movie, but it's still yellow nonetheless.
Here's your annual debate. Go.
Trey, what's it like of being so stupid? Like, it's really just baffling. I understand in the holiday special they changed the look of it, but in Rise of Skywalker, in the final moment, that lightsaber is clearly orange. I rest my case.
You're the only one who thinks this. You're the only one
who's correct.
Including
Trey, are you a religious man? Are you a religious man?
Look, man, this is.
Are you a religious man? Yes or no?
Sure.
Well, they originally bashed Jesus for his ideas. Just saying, just throwing that one out there.
This is looking out of color. This is just looking out of color. This is an opinion. This is a fact. The fact is, Ray's lightsaber is yellow.
Am I comparing myself to Jesus? Maybe.
That's how you know you're wrong.
Comparing myself to Jesus, I feel like Jesus was right most of the time.
My God.
Wow, we're now talking about religion. Oh boy.
Look, Star Wars brings out the worst in people.
Anyway, moving on. The funny thing about this is that it seems like Finn's gonna get this yellow lightsaber, and orange. It's funny that people are saying this, that Finn's gonna get more of an arc than he has for 2/3 of.
It's a Lego movie, you brain dead idiot. It's come on,
Okay, so I looked at what color is Ray's lightsaber. It says yellow.
No, exactly. Shut up. They're lying to you. Suppression. No, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. The government, they are turning the frogs gay. The government is lying to you. They are putting this false information out into the world.
Look, we have a new president now. If it doesn't change, then you know what?
I don't think
also wait. It says yellow orange hue.
Aha. So it's both, is what you're saying?
So
I guess
right,
we've heard that before. We've heard that before, but Kyle's
my mom said it was more of a sun color, and obviously, I think she's right.
I'm colorblind.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Trey probably is, because he thinks it's yellow.
Oh my God. Let's just talk about
what are you gonna do about it, Trey?
Let's move on, Trey. We don't need a fight.
What I'll do about it.
I'll see you in the ring.
I want to see this go. Keep going.
Do we want to leak that video on your Instagram of us boxing onto the Think You Box Instagram, Kyle?
No, because it hurt.
I know it did.
That one hurt a little bit. I won't lie.
All right.
Next topic, so I don't, get flashbacks of Trey punching me in the face.
I want to see that, but Blumhouse, Trey, you picked that.
What about?
I did because they want to reboot Friday the 13th, and I don't. Here's my thing about this. Here's what I feel like their options are. They reboot it, which they've done before, and actually some people really like those Friday reboot. I haven't seen it. I've seen all the other Fridays besides that, but like the thing is, the Friday
you
movies
don't actually like the Friday movies, do you?
I wouldn't say I don't like them. It's just the first one. Some people are calling it like fantastic. I just think it's okay. The rest of them, most of them like either really suck, they kind of suck, or they're passable.
I've talked to Trey about the Friday movies before, and he gets so mad at the false advertising. Like, Jason takes Manhattan. He doesn't even take Manhattan in the movie. Like, that's actually a thing Trey said to me. That's an exact quote.
Because it's true. He takes a boat. He only takes Manhattan in the last, 10 minutes of the movie.
And Trey, what do you think about Jason Goes to Hell?
What?
What do you think about it?
Anyway,
are you happy with are you happy with how it turned out?
You could just hear his blood
boiling, man. Spoiler,
I think a red lantern ring is traveling to his house.
I can't wear that. If I take it off, I'll die.
We need to suppress him a bit. Ray's lightsaber is yellow.
No, it's not.
Kyle, just give him a pass.
Anyway, moving on to the thoughts of a reboot. I think a reboot could be done well. Also, people are still going to get mad because they're no, original. Here's what you can do. We know they've done this thing where, we've got the first Halloween movie. They jumped 40 years. We got the new one. They've done that twice. And, you could do that, but the problem is Jason doesn't enter the Friday movies till the second one. That movie's also back. He doesn't get his hockey mask to the third one. Also bad. He doesn't become a zombie. It's the fourth or fifth one. Bad.
All these movies are terrible, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
You think it's good? That's it. All right.
Why do these movies have the clout they have? If the one why is Jason such a popular figure if the ones with Jason are bad?
Because some people really like them, and sure, some of them are fun horror stuff, but I'm it's the same thing over and over again until it does stuff like Jason X does.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Jason X is the only one I have legitimate interest in watching. That one most legitimate.
You can watch it. You don't have to watch any Friday movie. You can just pick up Jason X and be
Trey. Even if you hadn't told me that, I would have still done that.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Krueger. Were we not?
No, we're talking about Mohammad. Oh, you sweet poor thing.
Krueger's
no, we're
Friday.
talking about Jason.
Krueger's Elm Street, man. Jason's Friday.
I'm not even paying attention because I haven't seen it in these movies.
Speaking of Trey, what's your proposed title for a remake of Freddy vs. Jason?
Ooh, I told Scott he likes it. A Friday on Elm Street, which
I got an idea. I think a lot of people will know I'm about to talk about. I think it will trigger some traumatic memories. Freddy v. Jason, Homestuck.
Look, speaking of
that's a very no. I'm not done. Mohammad, that's a very LGBT thing. Why do you know about this?
I have a lot of friends who know about this stuff.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Even the Homestuck is my potential, my wish for Spider-Man 3 title. Spider-Man 3 Homestuck.
I'm not gonna see it if it's called Homestuck.
But you will.
I know I will, but I don't wanna. All right, moving on. Trey, please change the subject.
Anyway, back to that. I don't want an Elm Street reboot. We've gotten one, and it sucks. Because Robert Englund. Here's the thing: you could do this with Halloween and Jason because they're wearing masks. You don't really know what they look like. Even they got the actor who played Michael Myers to come back and film a few scenes for the new Halloween, which we're going to talk about at least I'm going to talk about the new Halloween stuff in a couple minutes. But
I don't know why you'd want to reboot the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Because Robert Englund can't do them. Robert Englund can't do them, and Robert Englund is
people are really mad because they get worse and worse as they go along. They get so fucking funny though. Freddy Krueger literally becomes Deadpool in the last one. He talks to the audience and he knows who Robert Englund is. It's literally he literally knows. They did this in a movie and people let it happen.
I don't want to see a Nightmare movie without Robert Englund. I don't.
Yeah, no one does.
Which we got in it, and granted, we got a great actor to play Freddy, but still, Robert Englund,
who played him in the remake?
No dice. The guy who played Rorschach.
Who played him in the remake?
The guy who played Rorschach.
That's good actually, but not as good as Robert Englund.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
Okay. Halloween?
Oh, yes, because we got like a 30-second teaser, and like I'm barely gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna talk about how much better the timeline for Halloween is than it ever was. Like, for example, like they rebooted this, like they did it before with H2O and Halloween Resurrection, which sucked. It was 20 years later and it sucked. But like now they made it great. Do you know how they made it? They changed the lore completely and it was fantastic. Because like, do you know what the original 2 Halloween like timelines were? Laurie Strode was Michael Myers' sister. Do you know what they did? They changed that. And you know what? It's so much better for a relationship. It's predator versus prey, but you don't know who the predator is because Laurie's also hunting Michael. And it's great. It also makes it so because like the problems I had with the original Halloween movies is because there's now a reason, like it doesn't make Michael Myers scary. It makes Michael Myers look like he's only hunting down Laurie Strode because he's his only family member left. And it's like they said this a couple of times. If Michael Myers kills the rest of his family, he's going to be done. He won't have anger anymore, and that's kind of stupid. I will feel safe against Michael Myers if my last name's not Strode or Myers. I'm going to feel fine. However, in this new timeline, he comes after Laurie because when Tommy Doyle says, that's the boogeyman's house. She's like, I'm not afraid of no boogeyman. And Michael Myers took great offense to that. He's like, you're not scared of me. I'm going to show you the boogeyman's real. And it's great. Because Michael Myers does this stuff because he enjoys it. And that's
the concept of Michael Myers being legitimately hurt that someone said, I'm not scared of you, is so funny to me. Like, him in a bed
it's true,
crying.
though. That's why
I'm like, why isn't she scared of me?
But like he's doing it because they're like, she doesn't believe in the boogeyman. I am the boogeyman, and it's great.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is pretty cool.
I haven't seen those.
I haven't either. I don't plan on them, frankly.
All right. So we're wrapping up for the horror stuff.
We got one. I had 2 more things we need to talk about. Actually, kind of.
Yeah. They're very serious topics, so yeah.
So, who wants to start?
I guess Trey, because
I'll start. Yeah, the plague of 2020 has taken another victim, and it's one of the all-time great actors in Sean Connery, and it's sad, man.
Yeah,
definitely. I love Sean. I love this Sean Connery so much. From his Bond movies to Last Crusade, he's such a good actor, man, and I'm gonna miss him.
It's just, it hits hard. Like he's just this amazing actor. We'd seen in so many good things. It's like taken from us. Like, it sucks. Like, there's no way to beat around the bush. This sucks.
Damn you, 2020.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Sean Connery. 100%.
But that doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. So
today, I found this out today too.
Literally like 10 minutes before the podcast.
No, it was like hours before.
Oh, that's when I found out. Like, I found this one out like not long ago, and it's still like, I want to talk about this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Today, Alex Trebek was announced to have passed away due to his lung cancer. One just hit me hard because Jeopardy's always been a show I've loved, and I think that is a huge part and due to Alex Trebek. I think he's just such a charismatic host. It sucks. I definitely just rest in peace, Alex Trebek. Like, that honestly is just.
It's gonna make me cry when his cameo comes up in Free Guy.
Yeah, I really hope they don't replace him. Because like Jeopardy really was his show. I really just hope they it really stinks that he's gone.
Yep. I don't watch Jeopardy, but I do know my mom. She grew up watching Jeopardy, and that's the reason why she was considered to be a smart person. So, yeah.
The thing is, Jeopardy in my household is pretty much like the go-to family show. Like, either that or like Penn and Teller. Like, oh, everyone gather on the couch, Jeopardy's on. Like, that's like you're in for a good night when that happens. Just suck that sucks that's over, Like, it sucks that we're never going to have another Jeopardy with Alex Trebek.
All right. Yeah.
All right, let's get into the last topic for the day, unless you guys have any other words on Alex Trebek.
Rest in peace.
Man.
Hope.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
All right. Should we even talk about this last thing?
I want to real quick because
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we get into the discussion, trigger warning. We're going to be touching on abuse and pretty bloody and gory stuff. So yeah.
Thank you for putting that in, Mohammad. That was
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Trey.
So Johnny Depp was asked to leave the role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts movies because he lost a libel case of the publisher of a British newspaper who said that he was like Amber Heard. He gave abuse to Amber Heard.
Right.
Yeah, just
I want to be really sensitive about this because there's a lot of people who say that Amber Heard's lying, and I have no idea what to believe because I don't really know a lot about this.
let's not take a firm stance because
Of course,
that is nowhere near our place to do. Let's just pretty much just say, hey,
Yeah.
this happened.
It sucked.
Obviously,
Yeah.
no one in this situation is coming out well.
no.
I don't think anyone's happy about what's happening.
Right. Yeah. Well, any thoughts? Any last thoughts?
I don't even know what to say here. Sucks.
Not just shit happens.
Yeah.
I know that there's supposed to be another case in America. If Amber Heard loses that case, I don't know what's.
I have no clue what's gonna happen.
Same here.
It's crazy.
It sucks. Both parties just it's bonkers. It sucks to have to be put in that
There's
toxic
no way to tell
environment.
who's lying or not right now, and I don't know if there ever will be.
No.
It's definitely tough to take a stance because we could take a firm stance this person sucked, and then the next day could be oh, this person's an angel. It was crap. Now it's out in the world that we hate this person.
You have to be very careful with who you're choosing.
Very much.
So pick your battle wisely.
Mm-hmm. Yes, just overall, it's one. Just overall, no matter who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, the situation sucks. We can all agree on that, right?
Objectively.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just pretty much all we wanted to say in the situation.
Yeah. So I guess that wraps it up. Unless we have anything else
Downer
to talk
ending,
about.
guys, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I have something that I could talk about, but we could definitely save for something else. It's not really big or anything. It's just my opinions on casting for something.
We have time. We have time because I know Kyle.
We got we got 20
Trey.
more minutes.
All right, boys. I finally done it. I have casted my dream actors for roles as villains in Matt Reeves' The Batman universe.
Oh, here he goes.
I'm intrigued.
Trey. Who do you have playing Bane and Scarecrow?
Not who you think it is, even though Bane was hard. Bane was hard because there's an actor who people really, really want to play Bane, but I have him. Yeah, no, not that actor. There's a different actor who people want to voice him, but I have him as a different Batman villain, and I like him more as that role.
All right,
I'm assuming it's Javier Bardem.
It is Javier Bardem.
All right, Trey, just go down the list. Don't elaborate. Just go down the list, and then me and Mohammad will give our thoughts.
Okay, I guess we're starting Javier. I want Javier Bardem to play Ra's al Ghul so bad. Please. Joker, because I know that's the biggest one. I'm gonna save Joker for last. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up my list. Hugo Strange, Giancarlo Esposito. That's gonna be.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Yeah. Man Bat Nicholas Holt.
This man's spitting.
Oh, he's spitting.
He's spitting all right.
Hush, even though I said I want Matt Damon's Hush in Affleck's universe, that's an Affleck's universe. This is Matt Reeves. And for Hush, I want Aaron Paul to play Hush.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Clayface Toby Kebbell, because I don't think the only way you can do Clayface right is CGI, and Toby Kebbell does some great CGI work, and Andy Serkis is already Alfred, so we can't get Andy Serkis. So Toby Kebbell's like number 2.
I remember something now. I remember it now about Affleck.
Guys, Mohammad remembers.
Okay, so I don't know. This was a tweet from a couple of days ago. It was footage from Doctor Doom in the Fantastic where he's in that hospital scene.
Oh yeah, that was gonna be Arkham. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of wow. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, continuing. This one I'm a little bit hesitant on, mostly because this actor is, a love interest of Batman, and she's like 5 or so years older than Robert Pattinson. But Eva Green, because she was awesome in Bond.
For who?
Eva Green played a Bond girl. I'm really sad I don't remember the character's name because she was.
No, who do you want Eva Green to play?
Oh, Talia al Ghul.
You couldn't have gotten Eva Green for Poison Ivy. Come on.
No, because I have someone else for Poison Ivy that I like a little bit more.
Yeah, but her last name is Green. Trey, do you think that Mark Webb got the Amazing Spider-Man movies because of his directorial talent? No, his last name was Webb.
Yeah, well, guess what? He didn't even direct those movies. A man named Avi did.
Don't talk about Avi in my vicinity.
Okay, anyway,
Shut up.
moving on. Black Mask. This might be a tiny bit controversial, but I think Jason Statham could play a pretty sweet Black Mask, in my opinion.
Huh?
So I actually have 2 choices if I were to cast Black Mask, because I've been on a run for like a Black Mask movie. So the first one being James McAvoy. My second choice would be Leonardo DiCaprio.
I like James McAvoy. I think that's the best.
I like DiCaprio. I like DiCaprio because considering his role. I like DiCaprio because his role in Wall Street and Django. That makes me.
I want him to be. I don't know who I want DiCaprio for Two-Face.
I have someone else for Two-Face.
Trey, do you have Matthew McConaughey?
No, I have John Hamm because I recently saw Baby Driver, and I'm like, hell yes.
Oh, you watch cinema?
Shut up, Mohammad.
Yeah, man.
Shut up, counter.
Yeah, actually, I have 2 choices for Two-Face in the direction they want to go. If they want to make Long Halloween where Two-Face and Gordon are like the same age, and they're friends, they're connecting, then John Hamm, of course. But if they want to do a younger actor and make it so where Bruce and Dent are friends, then get Adam Driver in here.
Oh, Adam Driver would be really good.
I don't know. Yeah. For Two-Face, I don't know.
He definitely doesn't have the look, but he could definitely act the hell out of it. It's the same reason why people want Chris Pratt to play Johnny Cage. He doesn't necessarily look like him, but he has the exact mannerisms.
Yeah.
Now I'm questioning my own fan casting.
Speaking of which, should we actually talk about? Yeah, never mind. Move on.
Anyway, Mad Hatter, this isn't just because he tweeted out, Matt Reeves, I can't wait to see your Batman, but Elijah Wood, let's get him a comic book role, please.
I think Elijah Wood would want to have a bigger role than Mad Hatter. Like, I get it. Like,
I disagree. He's a fan. He could do what he wants. He'd be like, oh, we're going to make you a Batman villain. You're like, okay. What do you want? I'll do anything.
I guess, but I don't think he'd do anything. Like, have some standards.
Like a character that he would enjoy. I feel like.
Ooh, Peter Dinklage would be a good Mad Hatter.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes.
Get Mark Hamill to play the live action Mad Hatter. Like, he can't necessarily do a Joker. But
Dinklage is too masculine to play Mad Hatter. Dinklage is too masculine to play Mad Hatter. No offense to Elijah Wood, but Dinklage is too masculine to play Mad Hatter.
I think Mark Hamill as a live action Mad Hatter would be really cool.
If we're getting Mark Hamill to play any live action Batman character, it's Joker. Okay.
No, because he doesn't have the Joker. But also at the same time, he pretty much played a live action Mad Hatter in the Flash TV show. Like he was. Who was he?
But you can make an argument he played a live action Joker in the Flash TV show.
Say that again?
You can make the argument that he played a live-action Joker in the
Flash. Because Mad Hatter and Joker are very similar characters, but he fits the look for Mad Hatter better than he does Joker.
Anyway, I could just picture Elijah Wood saying Mad Hatter lines, like stuff in Arkhamverse, stuff in animated series, stuff I'm reading off the page. I can picture Elijah Wood being that character, which is kind of a little psychotic because of who Mad Hatter is in a way. But
all right,
I could picture Elijah Wood acting the hell out of that.
All right, next character.
Anyway, Anyway, moving on. I actually originally had this actor as a Joker, but then I thought about it and I'm like, nope, he's a better Victor Zsasz. I want Andrew Scott to play Victor Zsasz.
Andrew Scott. Let me look him up.
Do you know who this actor is?
It doesn't immediately ring a bell.
Mohammad, when you look him up,
he's Sherlock Moriarty.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
it's that guy. It's like his way in that show. I'm just like, I could picture him saying Arkham lines, and it's perfect.
I would say he would feel like. I mean, I could see where you're coming from, but I definitely think he would have to be like a crazy genius, but not like with to the point where he wears like clown makeup.
I mean, I'm not saying
Maybe
he's
it's more
I'm just saying, take the insanity he brought to Moriarty, minus the genius. That's Victor Zsasz to me. Because, like, look, I'm one of those people who loves Gotham, but like one thing that I wasn't the biggest fan of Gotham is making Victor Zsasz an assassin. Because it wasn't Victor Zsasz, it was a bounty hunter. So, love Gotham. You can quote me on that.
He looks like something like Two-Face, but I mean,
like
whatever.
You shave his head, you put scars on his forehead. It's Victor Zsasz. Anyway, moving on.
Sorry. Who's next?
Poison Ivy.
All right.
Poison Ivy. I got Charlize Theron because I feel like she could actually.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Bane. Because I couldn't think of anyone else. I just went, the normie route and just picked Dave Bautista.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't think of anyone else.
He wants to do it. He fit the role well. It's not a bad.
My only real issue with it is his voice. I could see him giving the lines, but just something about his voice, I don't know. But like, I feel like
his voice fits really well. Like
a standard.
Right now, I'm subbing him in for the Injustice Bane, and I think it fits really well.
Yeah, I could see that. But like at the same time, I'm like, because like I hear people saying like we should get actors with really cool voices like Javier Bardem to voice Bane and get like a huge actor to play him. I feel like you could get more emotion out of an actor who's like, actually doing it. Granted, they did it with Vader and, Vader's Star Wars, but like still.
Well, the thing is, like Vader wasn't actively moving his mouth. Like, for all we know, the guy in Vader's actual suit could just be standing there.
I actually know who played the Vader stand-in. He was in a Clockwork Orange, so.
Yeah, David Prowse.
His name's on the poster. His name's on the poster for A New Hope.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
His story's really sad, though. He kind of got snubbed over by Star Wars.
Yeah,
he's banned from all Star Wars conventions now. It's really sad.
What? I don't think.
Yep.
We'll talk. I might do a bonus episode recounting the story and how kind of screwed up it is. But yeah, it's not cool.
Because he was cool in Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, move on.
Scarecrow. I got. It's not just because he voiced him in Injustice 2, but Robert Englund, man.
No, that is really
I want an older Scarecrow, and I feel like it's perfect.
All right,
Next up, I said this before, I'm going to say it again. Mr. Freeze, Bryan Cranston, make this happen.
Yeah.
I've put 3 Breaking Bad actors on this list, and I have another Breaking Bad actor who I want to play a Batman ally.
Thus far, you have two actors people want to play Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Esposito and Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, but I would see more Esposito playing Lex Luthor, which is why I basically picked, the Lex Luthor of Batman. That's Hugo Strange.
Yeah. All right.
Moving on. The creme de la crop. It's time. I got my actor who I want to play Joker, which I'm going to pick 2 actors because I got a young actor. It's the way they want to make this because, like, Joker's usually pretty much older than Batman, like, by, like, I don't want to say a lot, but he's older.
He's supposed to be like 5 to 10 years older.
Yeah, and I got an actor who's only like 4 years older, Robert Pattinson, but I still think
we need drum rolls. We're gonna need some drum rolls.
All right,
you want some drum rolls? Go for it. For the actor I want to play the Joker in Matt Reeves' The Batman universe is Rami Malek.
Oh my god, that was such a that is such a meh choice.
Because, like, look.
I actually, now that I'm picturing him doing the laugh, I like it more.
Look. I haven't seen a lot of Bohemian Rhapsody, but I've seen I have a sneaking suspicion he's going to kick ass in No Time to Die, and I have a feeling I'm going to see, like, yep, that's Joker. And until I see No Time to Die, he's my sub-in.
Rami Malek isn't my first choice, but I definitely see the logic.
Yeah.
Why is
Alright, you wanna know who
casting
my-
Joker so hard?
I know, right?
But do you want to know who my older actor is? You want to know who my
Can I
older
guess?
actor is?
Actually,
Yes.
no. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
I think you know what I'm gonna say.
Just say it.
It's Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because he played
Yeah.
Green Goblin, and Green Goblin's pretty much Spider-Man Joker. Yeah, that's
And
good.
him and Pattinson have done a movie together. So
Yeah.
Lighthouse of Cinema.
Yeah, really, Mohammad. Really, Mohammad talked about movies he likes being cinema. Oh, I could never.
And I'll say it again. Cinema.
Oh. Rabble.
All right.
All right.
Keep
Overall, Trey. Overall, Mohammad, say with me. Based.
mid.
I try overall. It's like a 9 out of 10 overall for your thing, for your fan cast. That's pretty
But
based.
in all honesty, it's a really good fan casting.
Yeah, I like it.
okay, but like who should I change out? Who do you think is like someone like I can name a better actor who should play this character?
Well, Daniel Craig for Scarecrow. First off,
Get out.
I'm
Stop
kidding.
it.
This is an
No.
inside joke between me and Trey. That and The Rock.
You'll never
playing
get
Venom.
it. Which
I would
Never gonna
say
happen.
maybe Poison Ivy. Maybe, but
the thing is that like I don't think because like does she have to be young? Because like I'm feeling Charlize Theron like she could do it.
oh no, my bad. Not Poison Ivy. Talia al Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one I'm like, I just want to see Eva Green be in a Batman movie.
She could look like a Catwoman, but I mean, I don't know. But we have
We already got a Catwoman.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
So I guess that just wraps up everything.
Who wants to close this one out?
So who wants to do it?
Trey, you got a quote?
Hold on, just talk. I need to.
Okay.
It's November, so I'm doing this one.
Oh, I know.
Oh no.
Okay. No, you don't.
Trey, don't do anything that'll get us demonetized. We don't
No.
make money, but I think I know what the way you might be going with this, and please don't.
It's not the way you think in November. It's Rocky Month, guys.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for watching the Thinking Box podcast. We'll see you next week, hopefully, Craig. And just remember, if I can change, and you can change, everybody can change.
He broke.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Good
he
job.
broke.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys next
Right.
week or 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah,
And bye.
depending on how Craig goes. Thank you so much for watching.